Fab Five group. So the first thing I need you guys to do as soon as you hop on is drop a go, tag some people really quickly, which means that's buying you guys 2 seconds to get pen and paper, get something to drink, and tonight we are going to talk sponsoring. So what I want you guys to do, let me tag at everyone. Okay, I'm back. Now, I can see comments. So one of the things that I love during Facebook Lives is that I'm talking, you guys, it is a dialogue. I can see what you're saying, and it's really great because sometimes I'm also able to actually answer questions. So I have some questions for you guys right now. Are you guys ready to type? Are you guys ready to get into it? Are you guys bringing the energy? Are you ready to do this thing? It is a Sunday evening. There's something so cool about Sunday as it's leading into Monday, as it's leading into the new week. It's like, boom, fresh start. Maybe there were disappointments this week. Maybe there were things that didn't go how you wanted, but we have a fresh start. So I have some questions for y'all, okay? But before we get into the questions, I want to give every single one of you guys a round of applause. Yes, we're going around in a circle because I'm that cheesy, but I'm so proud of each of you for being here, for what you did to work to get into this group. Because when this was announced, I want y'all to be really aware of the process that you went through to be into this group. When this was announced from Bravenly, you made a decision. You made a conscious decision of, hey, I want to be in the Fab Five group. You went into your back office. You looked, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to be qualified? Maybe you were already qualified, but you went and you got to work and you completed the steps that it took to get into this group. So one of the people we do not celebrate enough is ourselves. So I want you guys to go to the comments and put, I'm proud of me. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel a little awkward, but it's not going to be the most awkward thing you do tonight, okay? Because one of my strengths is getting you out of your comfort zone. So I want you guys to type it in the comments, but the next thing you're going to do, and we're going to do this all together. Are you guys ready? We're going to say that out loud. So on the count of 3, I don't care if your family's in the next room and they're going to hear you talking to yourself. It doesn't matter to me if you're maybe sitting in a restaurant, you're in the car, you have your earbuds in, and nobody knows the context of why you're saying this. I want to challenge you to say it out loud because typing it, powerful. Saying it, woo, another level, okay? So on the count of 3, together, we're all going to say, I'm proud of me. Now, you can say this, I'm proud of me. Or you can say this, I'm proud of me, okay? So you do whichever level you want. I'm encouraging the scream one, okay? And if you guys are already like, man, who is this person? Yo, we're 3 minutes in, okay? If I'm already scaring you, it's not going to get any quieter, I can tell you that. So on the count of 3, we're going to say, I'm proud of me. 1, 2, 3. I'm proud of me! So I hope that on your end, you did that because I want you to truly understand what it took from you to be into this group. And the decision to be in this group is a similar decision that you take every single day in your business. You have the decision every single day to pick up your Fab Five sheet. You have the decision every single day to pick up your phone and post on your social media. You have the decision every single day to follow up with your customers, and I want you to be very proud of that. I see Jonna, I see Angie, I see Melissa, I see Amanda, I see Laura, I see Aurelia, I see Angie, I see Jennifer, I see Kendra in the comments. Awesome job. I am proud of you guys too, and I am honored that I have the opportunity to be here with you guys. I have been in this industry for over 11 years. I got started in this industry. I know it's easy to look at me right now. Oh, the hair. Oh, the makeup. Oh, the nails. Oh, she has energy. Oh, she's talking. She's on a live stream. All these things. It's very easy to look at where someone's at and not understand where they came from. So are you guys okay if I give you a little bit of who Brennan Gasaway is, where I came from? Because when I look back at my own journey, and this is not in a way of, hey, let's make Brennan feel good about her journey. I want you guys to see that it does not matter where you're starting at right now. You can absolutely build anything that you want. Who was listening to Adrian Watley's live for Thursday night? Will you put me in the comments if that was you? Woo! Power! Are you kidding me? I actually have a note right here. I'm going to read to y'all. Oh, it went away. Let's see if I can get it back real quick. Okay? I may or may not be able to. Cross your fingers. Make a wish. Okay. Brittany Harper, who is incredible human, monster-sized team, she put in the comments of Adrian's live, now they're sisters, she said, I had over 1,000 reach outs and messages before I ever got one customer. I'm gonna read it again. I had over 1,000 reach outs / messages before I ever got one customer. And the reason I wanna share that with you guys is you look at Brittany Harper, who has a team of 12,000, 13,000, I'm not sure how much. They're doing $2-3 million in volume. She just hit platinum executive vice president. And that was her beginning. And so easy, we sit here and we're like, man, I wish that I reached out to my friend Susie and she didn't reply. Oh, and we get sad. And I get it because we wanted Susie to do this with us. It would be fun, all the things. I've been there, okay? I have also cried in my closet. I understand. The reason I'm pointing this out is the people that are willing to be here, you guys in the group, the people that are doing the trainings, the people that are ranking up. It's simply because, hey, we didn't know how to do something. We figured it out. We weren't sure how to show up. We showed up anyway. We didn't know what the Facebook post should look like. We made a post anyway. Y'all feel me? We reached out to somebody knowing they might not reply. We reached out to someone knowing they might block us. We reached out to someone knowing they might say, you're crazy. So let's get into my story. I got started in this industry 11 years ago. I got started with a cosmetics company, which the lashes, the makeup, now it makes sense, right? But when I got started with a cosmetics company, I had no idea. I think I had a cleanser. I didn't know how to do makeup. I didn't know how to do lashes. I didn't know how to do eyeshadow. All these things that were kind of necessary to be able to sell makeup. One, no idea about cosmetics. I didn't know how to build a business, and I did not know how to build a business online. But there's something that I did know. If she can do it, I can do it. Do I know how? No, I don't know how right now. Am I willing to figure it out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that if we look back at, man, how did I have these successes? How did I get to where I'm at? I just don't stop. I'm really gritty. I'm willing to take my ego down and say, hey, this person might say no. I might not get any comments on this post. Nobody may reply to my messages, and that's okay because it's part of the process. So tonight we're really going to get into sponsoring. I want to share some strategies with you guys. There's a lot of different ways to sponsor, but I want to share with you guys tonight one of mine because I want to help you build those residuals on your team. Now, if you go back and you look at my story when I got started in network marketing, nobody knew what was going on in my life. Do you guys have something that's going on in your life right now that other people don't know? You could just put a yes below. Or in the past year, maybe you've had disappointments, things you've had to figure out with relationships, financial things, decisions with kids, something with work. Maybe you've had to move. Maybe you switched a job. Have you had something going on that the whole world doesn't know? My guess is yes. And I already see the comments. Yes, 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 yes. I want you guys to be very aware that everyone around you has things going on that you don't know about. They have things going on that you don't know about. And some of the things that I had going on that people didn't know about is that our house was foreclosed on. Both of our cars were repossessed and we had $120,000 in debt. I didn't show that online. I didn't tell that to people. So when I saw network marketing, I saw it as a way of get me out of here. I don't ever want to be at the grocery store again when I'm getting ready to pay and Linnea is there and my card is declined. Ever. Have you had something like that happen? Have you been at the gas station like I just need like a gallon of gas so I can get home. I just have to get my tire fixed. So I know that sometimes showing up online can feel cringy. It can be embarrassing. Reaching out to people and people are like, you're crazy. It can feel kind of like, you know what's worse than that? Being at the grocery store, having your food on the conveyor belt, having your toddler in the cart, and your card is declined. In that moment, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay to look a little crazy on social media. I'm okay to have people tell me no. I'm okay figuring it out. I'm okay learning because that's not near as humiliating, frustrating, or such a low spot as the other. Drop a yes in the comments if you get it. Drop a yes in the comments if you understand. Now I need you guys to go to the comments, and I need you guys to tell me the name of someone that you think would be so great at this business, but you guys have not talked about the business opportunity yet. Okay? So I want you guys to go to the comments, tell me the name of someone that you think would be great at this business, or they have a large network, or they own a business, or they're just would be fun to be in business with that you have not talked to yet. All right? I'm going to wait for the comments to pop up on this side. It's painfully slow because I want to talk so much. All right. I see a Janet. You guys can drop the first name, the whole name, the last name, the whatever name, whatever you want. Amanda, Melissa, Carrie. These are good. Keep a few more coming. Bracy. Oh, that's a fun name. Amy, Lori, Marie, my daughter, Camille. Okay, you guys keep commenting. You don't have to stop at 1, by the way. You don't have to stop at 1. So I kind of tricked you guys because now in the rest of this training, you can't say, I don't know of anybody that doesn't want to do this business with me, because I just got a name out of you. You know at least one person, okay? I tricked you. But I want you to remember this. There are always people. There's always someone that needs this. It might not be the first person you ask. It might not be the 100th person you ask. It might not be the 57th person that you talk to. There is always someone that needs this. You do not know what's going on in their life. Do not make their decision for them. The only thing that you can control is the ask. Put a got it in the comments if you got it. You cannot control if they see the vision. You cannot control if they like the products. You cannot control if they say yes. You cannot control if they say no, but you can control your ask. So before we get into a little bit of sponsoring tonight, one of the things that I embraced so heavily in this industry is I became very obsessed with the process. Of course, I was excited when I had a win. Of course, I was excited when there was a new customer. Of course, I was excited when someone ranked up. Of course, 100%, absolutely. But I became obsessed with the process because I bought into the belief, which is a true belief, that if I would put out the actions, the results would come. I might not be very good at the actions right now. I might not know all the things to say, but I could control the ask. And as I did the actions, I would also get better at the actions. Would you guys say that on here tonight, and this is not like, I'm not looking for somebody to, stroke my ego here. Would you say that I'm pretty good at training or like talking or doing the Facebook Live? Like, would you say yes? It's learned, y'all, it's learned. So when I got started in this industry, we did not have Facebook Live, but we had conference calls. So you would call in, dial the number, 1-800, let me learn MLM, pick up the phone, and it would say, please announce yourself. And you would say, Brennan Gassaway, and anyone that's on the call would hear you. My fear, my terrifying, debilitating fear of public speaking was so great that on a conference call where no one could see me, no one knew me, I was not even able to say my own name. So instead of calling into the conference call and saying, Brennan Gassaway, I hung up. And I didn't even listen to the call. Now, the next time the meeting came around, did I call in and I got up the courage to say, Brennan Gassaway? Yeah, I did. Okay, round of applause for me. But I want you all to understand and really embrace the, hey, wherever I'm at right now, I can always learn and I can always grow and I can always get better. I embrace that for me. I can always learn, I can always grow, I can always get better. And I do it every single day. Okay? So throughout the process of your Bravenly journey, you're going to get better. You're going to get more confident at making posts. You're going to get more confident doing Facebook Lives. You're going to get more confident talking to people. You're going to get more confident following up. But you have to do the reps. You have to take the steps to do it. All right? Now, would you guys go to the comments and tell me, was this week 1 of the Fab 5 tracker? Would you go to the comments and tell me, was there a time this week where you were like, oh, need to do my Fab 5 sheet, and you got it out and you did something on it? I'm looking for a yes or a yes in the comments, right? If you're in this group, yes, of course, it happened. But go to the comments and celebrate yourself, but also have the awareness that being in a group like this, having accountability like this, you're going to get more done, right? Also, you have a sheet. So if you are ever like, man, what do I do today in my business? Pick up the sheet and get started. What's the first thing on it? Just what's the first thing? What's the first thing you could do quickly? Just get started. Okay, so We need to have two agreements before I continue on, all right? The first one is you are in this group. To me, that tells me you're an action taker. To me, that tells me that you are a get it done type of person. To me, that tells me that you are open and ready for a candid conversation. Some of you guys are leaders in here already making six figures, right? Some of you guys are new. Some of you guys, this is your first time being in a group like this. But if you guys are okay with a very candid conversation, will you just put yes in the comments for me? All right, put yes in the comments for me. Now, in this industry, we learn things and we do things. So tonight, you guys are going to be learning from me. I hope that you learned something. It's very easy. Tell me right now where you're watching this from. Couch, kitchen table, bed, office, passenger in a car. Please don't type if you're driving. Are you with your friends? Did you just finish dinner? Like, where are you right now? Okay? Let me read a couple. Front porch. Ooh, that was a good one. I didn't say that one. Living room, kitchen. Kitchen table, bed, shower. Raina Wyndham wins. Okay, she's in the shower. I get some of my best ideas in the shower. Tonight, you're here. It's very easy to be here and learn. When this live is over, you have the choice of doing something or not doing something. You have the choice of taking action on something that you learned. You have the choice in taking action on your Fab 5 tracker. You have the choice in doing something courageous for your business. So tonight, I want to encourage you to be an action taker. Tonight, I want to encourage you to learn and to do. And I'm going to show you guys. Oh, I'm so glad I put my socks on because I wasn't planning on doing this, okay? Are you guys up for a quick little challenge with me? This leg is learn, this leg is do, all right? Okay? So you're going to say it with me. We're going to be doing learn right now, okay? Let's learn something. 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 Oh, I'm going in a circle. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, wow. I haven't done anything for my business because all I did is I learned, which is great. Watch this. Learn, do. Learn, do. Learn, do. Learn, do. You're moving forward in your business. You're enrolling customers. You're getting better at something. You're growing. You're getting more courageous. You're getting more confident because you're an action taker. I have something that I want to read to you guys that I was just looking up the other night. This is a journal from a training that I went into debt to go to. I'm not encouraging anyone to go into debt tonight. I'm just letting you know it took sacrifices for my business because I had somewhere I wanted to be, right? Are you guys ready for this quote? I'd encourage you to write it down. The heavy chains of worry come from idle moments. Move into action. Let me say it again for everyone that is taking notes. The heavy chains of worry come from idle moments. Move into action. So when you have moments in your business, you're looking at this person, you're like, man, their posts are so good. Wow, they're on the top leaderboards. Wow, they joined after me and they promoted further than me. When the comparison's coming up, when you're doubting if people are going to reply to your messages, when you're wondering if anyone's going to try your products, if you're wondering if your customers are going to love your products, if you're wondering, is my team going to do anything? Remember, move into action. Now, the training I want to share with you tonight, you guys are like, man, 19 minutes of fluff? What is this, Brennan? Because what I'm going to share with you, it doesn't matter if you don't do it. It doesn't matter if you don't buy into the belief that you can do it. It doesn't matter if you don't believe, hey, me, Brennan Gasaway, I'm built for this. I can do this. And you know what? I'm going to have times that come up against things that I don't know how to do. I'm going to figure it out anyway. Write grit in the comments for me. Grit. I'm really gritty. I want you to be really gritty too. You probably are really gritty. I see Loretta in the comments. Dawn, Loretta, you're built for this. Dawn, you're built for this. Jenny, you're an action taker. Layla, oh, Layla's a hustler. Diana, Kelly, Wendy, let's do this thing. So I want to share with you guys one of the ways that I sponsored people when I was new in this industry. Remember, I had no idea what I was doing, but this way did work. Is it the only way to sponsor? Absolutely not. What I want you to do is add it into your arsenal. So whatever you're doing right now that works to sponsor, just add this way in. Can we do that? Yes or yes? All right. I came across a book. I don't even know who to give credit to for me learning this. But I realized that our customers, if we could make our customers raving fans, customers to raving fans, and we took those raving fans and we told them about the business opportunity, boom, they were already using the product. They were already familiar with Bravenly. They already were having a product testimony, a product story. I was like, boom, that's who I need to be talking to about the business opportunity. Now, this is the point in the training where I've actually had people say, well, I've talked to all my customers. And I'm like, that's awesome. Pull up your back office and let's go through them one by one. And we often feel like, hey, we've talked to all the people. Hey, I talked to all my customers. I love y'all. I know that you probably believe it, but until you pull up your back office and you pull up name one and you're like, when did we last talk? And I'm not saying you hinted. Hinting and asking are different. Hinting looks like this. Who do I see in the comments? I see Hillary Ann Davis, superstar. Oh, Hillary, I know you're loving your products. You'd be really good at this business. Hinting. It's okay if you want to hint, but that's not an ask. It's not direct enough, okay? It's not asking people to take the next step. And I am going to share some wording with you guys tonight, if you would like it. You guys can say wording if you would like it. If there's enough people that are saying wording, which is such a weird word to comment right now, but it's too late because I already said it, okay? I can share some wording with you guys too. So here's what this looks like. Step one is you want to be enrolling customers. You are, because you're in this group. Some of you guys that are in this group already have 50 customers. Some of you guys have 100 customers. Some of you have 3 customers. Doesn't matter where you're at. Adopt this process now because it will serve you for many years down the road. So you want to get really good at enrolling customers. Some of you are like, Brennan, I want to take my notebook and smack you a little bit right now. I wish I could get good at enrolling customers. That's why you're in this group. You're going to because you're in this group. Y'all feel that? You're in here. You're taking action. You're learning every step of the way. I'm confident future trainers will be also speaking on enrolling customers. Just by you being in this group and the action you're taking, I'm confident for a lot of people, it's more than you were taking before. Just by taking action, you start getting different results. And also, y'all, this is September. This is 1 month. 1 month. What happens when you do this for 60 days? What happens when you do this for 90 days? What happens when September 7th of 2026 comes around? Are you still going to be doing your Fab 5 tracker? If you are still doing your Fab 5 tracker, I'm pretty confident your rank won't be the same. I'm pretty confident your paycheck won't be the same. And I'm pretty confident the amount of people you've impacted won't be the same. All right, so let's get back on track. All right, so you want to get really good at enrolling customers, but turning them into raving fans. And I have a couple of things that have always helped me with turning customers into raving fans. One, please thank your customers. Please thank your customers. They placed an order with you, thank them. Send them a message, send them a DM, send them a text, send them an email, send them a smoke signal, send them a pigeon carrier, whatever. I don't know. Just thank your customers. So put thank customers in the comments, all right? If you're not doing that right now, totally okay. You could go back to somebody that ordered last month and be like, hey, I saw your order last month. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much. It's totally okay to go back and do that, all right? So get really good at thanking your customers. I would encourage you to not just thank them privately, which you need to do, but also thank them on social media. Because when you are thanking customers on social media, other people are going, oh, so you're telling me people are buying products from you. You're telling me you got the good stuff. You're telling me you're a hot commodity. So thank your customers on social media. You can use their first name and their middle initial. If you feel like you want to ask them, you could tag their whole name. Completely up to you, but thank your customers. That's step one, all right? This is how you get repeat customers. This is how you create raving fans. Now, believe it or not, shocking, I know, because we love Rush and we love Gold and woo, hydrate. Sometimes our people get the products and they take them Can you guys see my drawer? You can't really see my drawer, can you? Okay. They open their drawer, they open their cupboard, put their products in. They're like, I'm going to figure that out tomorrow. I'm going to figure out how to mix up my gold tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes, or tomorrow comes in 2 weeks. We already know, love, and use the products. So to us, we cannot imagine the people are not ripping the box open, sniffing the gold, and making some right then. But they don't all. Maybe because they've tried a lot of things in the past and they're like, I don't know, is it really going to work again? Maybe they're nervous. Maybe they don't know how to take it. Maybe whatever, okay? Make sure your people are using their products. One of the best ways you can do this is track their orders, or tell them, hey, message me when you get your order in. DM them, let them know, hey, here's how you're going to use your products. And by the way, I'm going to message you tomorrow and see if I can help you with anything. Now, one of the things that I like to do when talking with customers is, I only like to ask questions that are going to lead down the most positive path possible, okay? Because you could ask somebody a question and be like, hey, did you like your gold? And they'll be like, it didn't stir up. It was kind of clumpy. I didn't really like the flavor. It stained my teeth. It stained my braces. I dropped it on the floor. My dog was licking it up. La, 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 la. Okay, love you. I don't need to know all that, all right? Hey, what was your favorite thing about the gold? That's what I want to ask. What was your favorite thing? Because even if they had like kind of 3 negatives, they're going to tell you their best negative. That's the one I want to hear, okay? So as you're doing this, this is customer service. This is letting people, and also getting them into where they're actually using the products, all right? Help them with how to use their products. One of the ways you can help them with how to use their products is by you using your products and showing it on social media, because when you are showing yourself using your products, it's a reminder to them, hey, this is something that I need to use every single day. This is something that's going to help me if I'm consistent with it, because you simply showing up using your products is a reminder to them. Will you guys go to the comments and tell me, what are 2 of the products you use today? Okay. What are 2 of the products that you use today? All right, go to the comments and tell me. I actually started my day with a pina colada rush, of all things, right? I normally drink grape, but I had a pina colada this morning. Is it Galler? Did I say your name right? Said I absolutely love this. Good. So happy it's helpful. All right, so Golden Brew from Chris. Yeah, Golden Brew is delicious. Honestly, I could probably just drink gold all the time. I'm that obsessed with it. So I want you to get really consistent in your Facebook stories at showing yourself using your products, okay? Every single day. Now, as you're walking your customers through their customer journey and you're creating raving fans, a raving fan is someone that uses the product consistently and gets a result. Now, we're with the health and wellness company. A lot of times people think we're just weight loss. So what are they looking at? They're looking at the scales. On Monday, they're looking at the scales. On Tuesday, they're looking at the scales. On Wednesday, they're looking at the scales. On Thursday, what are they doing? They're looking at the scales. I want to encourage you to help your customers get so strong at identifying non-scale victories. You can go to Google, type non-scale victories, and you're going to get a whole list. But help people recognize things besides for just weight loss. Do they have more energy, less brain fog? Are their joints not as achy? Do they not ache as much when they wake up? Are they able to get down on the floor and play with their kids? I had somebody that has made tens of millions of dollars in this industry, been in this industry for almost 30 years, teach me this concept, like drill this concept in my head. It's the incredible Lisa Grossman. She's like, you have to help them. You got to get them off the scales. You got to help them focus on non-scale victories. Because if your customers are identifying their wins, because they're getting wins. We know if they're using their products, they're getting wins. Would you guys agree with that? If you are consistently using your products, would you say somebody's getting wins? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But maybe people don't know how to recognize them, or maybe people aren't paying attention. So help people get really strong at identifying what their wins are, including the non-scale victories, because when they know they have wins, they're going to keep using products. Now you have a raving fan. A raving fan is telling other people about gold. They're not even a brand partner yet. They're telling other people about gold. They're shaking up their rush. They're mixing up their hydrate, right? That's a raving fan. They might even post on their social media without you asking them to. Hey, I'm loving this product, yada, yada, yada. I got it from Jennifer Dunn. It's the last comment I see on here. That's a raving fan, all right? Customer service, helping them see results, and making sure that they're using their products consistently. Now, when someone is using their product, you want to make sure you go to them and let them know they can earn money by doing this. A question that always comes up is, well, they've been using their product for 6 days and 42 minutes. When should I pop the question? Okay, I want to encourage you to not be obsessed with specifics like that and instead be obsessed with just doing it. Just do it, just do it, just do it. Maybe they've been using their product for a week and they already have non-scale victories and you want to talk to them about it, okay? Now, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to send a voice note to Jennifer Caldwell. When she gets this voice note, she's probably going to be very shocked, but I'm going to walk you guys through how an ask could look at this point. I have wording right here in my notes on my phone, so I will copy paste this to you guys later because based on the comments, you guys wanted it. This is not the only way to sponsor. This is not the only thing to say. This is just an example. Now, I would encourage you to take this wording and think of it like a template. How can you personalize it? How can you make it sound like you? All right. You could type it out. You could send a voice note. I love voice notes because they show my energy and my enthusiasm. And this is really fun that I get to do one right now in front of all of you guys. Cheer me on. Okay. Make it sound normal, Brennan, in front of all the people. I got to get into the zone. Oh. Hey, Jen, I'm sending you a voice note from the Fab 5 training because I'm testing something. You can actually ignore the rest of this. Okay, let me send the voice note. Hey, Jen, I just wanted to hop on real quick and say how much I appreciate you and being a customer. I know you've been loving your Rush and Hydrate. They are amazing. But I don't know if I ever shared with you how I actually got started at Bravenly. I fell in love with the products first, and someone showed me how simple it was to share a link and earn. There's a few things that I really loved about the company besides the product, but I love that the company puts God and family first. I also love that there's real bonuses and actual ways that real people, real everyday people like me can make money just by sharing the products. And the reason that I thought of you is because you're already loving the products, you're getting great results, but people trust you. I've been watching your social media, and using the products is one of the things that just makes it so simple to share what we have. And what I'd love to do, if you're open to this, is send you a super short video that gives you a little bit more of an idea of this, but also a couple of images that really show how it works. And I also want to add, if you would rather stay a happy customer, that's totally okay. I love you. I appreciate you, but I didn't want to do you a disservice by not sharing this with you. So if you are open to watching a super short video, I also want to send a couple of pics over. You can just say yes. You can send me a heart emoji and I will pop them over to your inbox. And scene. Okay. Let me address a couple of things here. Hopefully when you're in your house and there are 150 people watching you on live, it just flows out, right? Okay, that was like ultimate pressure. I've done this before at a live training with hundreds of people and it's like, whoa, ultimate pressure. There's so many different ways you could reach out to people, but here's a few key things about this wording. You instilled belief and faith in them about why they would be good at this. They're already loving and using the products. People trust them. Give them some sort of true compliment. Maybe they know a lot of people in their area. Maybe they're active on social media. Maybe they're outgoing. Maybe they have a large network. Like, say something that is true to them. And if you don't know them well enough, or you can't come up with something, just leave it like, hey, I know you've been loving your products. That's a great reason to share these with other people and earn. One of the other things that this did is this was a bold ask. A-S-K. It wasn't a hint. It wasn't I think you'd be good at this. It was a bold ask. Hey, if I send this to you, would you look at it? And also, if you want to just remain a customer, I love you. I appreciate you. That's totally okay. Now, one of the things you're doing in that statement is you're letting them know it's okay if they say no, because it is okay if they say no. Do we think they'd be good at this? Yeah. Do we think they could make money at it? Yeah. Do we want to beat them over the head till they do it? Yeah. But it may not be for them. the vision may not be for them, or maybe it's just not for them yet. Things might change 6 months down the road, a year down the road. You never know. So get really okay with the fact that I am here looking for the people that are raising their hand. I'm here looking for the people that want to make money. I'm here looking for people that want to share these products. I'm here just looking for the people that say, hey, me, I'd like a little bit more information, okay? Now, I do want to encourage you at this point, whatever your team leader does, or if you already have a system in place that works really well for sponsoring, maybe you do three-way chats, maybe you do three-way calls, maybe you are, one of the first things you're doing is adding them to Bravenly Insiders, especially with all of the live videos that are in there right now. Maybe you're adding them there and you are tagging them in one of the videos that you feel like is relevant to them, right? Like maybe if it's a man, you're tagging them in Shannon Bangar's video or whatever. If it's mom, one of the mom videos. Maybe that's your system. I want to encourage you, if you have something that's working or something that your sponsor or team leader is recommending, do it. Okay, it doesn't mean like, hey, let's abandon everything else, because there's a gazillion ways you can actually sponsor in this business. In fact, I think you could even take something that isn't very good, but if you talk to enough people, you would sponsor. A lot of times during this conversation, I also really like to share that, because people are like, so you wait till they're a customer, then you pop the question. Okay, if they're a customer, I absolutely pop the question. Do we really think that that would be the only way that I would tell people about the business? No. Everybody say it with me in the comments. No. N-O. No, absolutely not. No. If I think that someone would be great at this business, how dare I not share the opportunity with them? Because I don't know what's going on in their life, because they might need this. They might say yes, they might say no. All I do is control the ask. Y'all feel the posture in that? We're not being flippant like, well, if it's not for you, like, that's fine then. We might feel that sometimes, right? But it doesn't need to come out to the people. Like, it's genuinely okay if it's not for them. Right? Did y'all feel that? Okay, let's get into a couple more things here. Is this helpful, by the way? Is this helpful, you guys? Okay, so I wanted to talk about something that I call the bridge and the elephant in the room, and I use this a lot in wording. So there's often times where people are like, man, I'm thinking about my friend Janet, I'm thinking about my friend Susan, I'm thinking about my friend Brennan, and I'd love to share this opportunity with her, him, whoever, but I don't know what to say. Or you can use the bridge and the elephant in the room for a lot of different scenarios, okay? I want you guys, I hope you are taking really good notes, all right? I don't know who I learned this from, but somebody that made a lot of money. This little hair, well, it's kind of cattywampus the wrong way tonight. So I use this wording anytime, I want you guys to think about this, anytime you're wanting to reach out to someone, whether it's a follow-up, a reorder, the business opportunity, a referral, a messenger party, maybe they're gonna post on their Facebook for you, whatever. You can use this wording for any of the times you're ready to reach out and you feel yourself pause. So you're like, man, who do I see in the comments? Amy, I see Amy. Like, man, I really need to reach out to Amy about something. Or man, I really need to reach out to Charlene. Did I say that right? That's such a fun spelling. Or I really need to reach out to Julie. And you're like, but it's been like 2 weeks since I talked to them and they ordered and I feel bad I haven't followed up. Or you're like, man, I really need to reach out to Carmen, but I'm not sure if she likes the products and I don't know what to say, la 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 la. Here's where you're gonna use the elephant in the room as your bridge to start the conversation. Y'all feel me? Let's take you from the awkward spot to saying what you need to say. Okay, you are going to address the elephant in the room. You're going to say the awkward thing. Here's how it might look. Who do I see in the comments? Hey Gail, I know it's been a few months since we chatted. I've been thinking about you and I wanted to reach out. So what was the awkward thing? A few months since we've chatted. I don't have a problem. Reach out to somebody I haven't talked to in a couple months, okay? But some of you might be in that process still where you're like, man, I haven't talked to them in like 2 months. They're gonna think I'm the crazy girl from high school. I'm just reaching out. If you need to use the elephant in the room, do it. Another one that I used when I was first getting started in the industry was, I know this is really random. I know this is really out of the blue, but I've been thinking about you, okay? Because if you were going to message them, you thought about them. It is true. Say it. Hey, I know this is so random. I've been thinking about you. Hey, I know this is so random. You've been on my heart. So just say the awkward thing. hey friend, I know that you ordered 2 months ago and I never reached out. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to message you and say thank you so much for your order. Is there anything that I can help you with? Do you want some recipes for how to use your Bravenly Fit Fuel? Like, just be very genuine, be very authentic. Just say the awkward thing, all right? I'm not saying, oh, I've been meaning to reach out to you, but the dog fell in the ditch and the willow tree was just very willowy. And then we had to get all of the tadpoles out of the pond because the frogs were taking over. But thank you for your, we're not a country song. Just say the awkward thing, all right? So here are some action steps for you. Always want to leave you with action steps. Here are some action steps for you from this training. Learn, do. Did you learn something here tonight? Can you guys put it in the comments? What was something that you learned? Maybe it was mindset. Maybe it was that you should learn and then do. Maybe it was about the elephant in the room. Maybe it was about talking to your customers. Maybe it was about making raving fans. What did you learn? That's great. What is something that you can do after this live? What is something you can do tomorrow, mañana, Monday morning? I want us to get really clear about it right now, because so often we're like, yes, I'm so fired up. I can't wait to grow my business. And the live ends and we're like, what do I do? So I want you right now to get really clear. What's an action step that you can take? For most of you, it will be pull up your back office, go to name one, go to the messenger. Let's say your first person is Wendy Livingston. Go to her customer order, okay? Go to your thread where you guys are talking, DMs, texts, email. I don't know. Do people still email customers? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. And see what you guys talked about. My guess is you probably haven't talked about the business opportunity, or you maybe hinted about it. But pop the question. Ask them. It's totally okay if it's not for them. Also, if you talked to them about it 5 months ago, it's okay to ask again. Hey, I know when I reached out to you 5 months, here's the awkward thing, okay? Hey, I know when I reached out to you back in May or January, I don't know when 5 months ago. Hey, I know when I reached out to you in February, like timing was just not right, but we have some really great bonuses right now, and we have a lot of my friends that are sharing their story, and I really think that you would enjoy hearing some of them and just being able to really look at this and say, hey, this is a great way I could make some money. And if you look at it and you decide it isn't for you, that's okay too. But could I add you to this group and tag you in a video? Or what? You guys see what I'm saying? Say the awkward thing, ask the question. So what is your action item? I'm not going to end the live till I see some action items in the comments, okay? This could be very awkward for both of us. I want to see some action items in the comments. Now, if you have a list of 20 customers and you haven't talked to them about the business opportunity, right now your brain might be going, woo, panic, this is a lot, I'm nervous. Just start with one. It's okay to just start with one. Just one. Who's the first person on the list? Start with one, pat yourself on the back, go take a quick walk outside, come back, do another one. All right? Okay. Oh, thank customers publicly. Yes, that's so good. I'm pretty confident that most people will have someone in their back office that they can go to and talk to about the business opportunity. Pretty confident. Sometimes also we have the conversation in our head, but we don't have the conversation with them. Have you ever done that with your spouse? You have the whole conversation, but you forget to tell them, hey, we're going somewhere. Hey, we're doing this. Been there, done that. Okay. So sometimes we have the conversation internally. Make sure you're saying it to them. All right. Y'all are amazing. I am so proud of each of you for being in this group. I am proud of you for continuing. I'm proud of you for showing up. I want to warn you about September 15th. Do you guys know what September 15th is? It's the middle of the month. You know what's going to happen around the middle of the month? It's going to be real easy to quit. Are you going to be the person that keeps going?